Coach Sheldon Harrison. There never been no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen. Oh man, whew. Where do I start? Where do I start this video? Oh man. So y'all said Rose Namajunas was scared of Jessica? How y'all gonna explain this? How are you guys in the comment section gonna explain this? Who said Rose was ducking Jessica? I tried to tell y'all that Rose Namajunas was not ducking Jessica. I told y'all and told y'all and told y'all. Did y'all want to listen? No. So what I need y'all to do, I need you to come to the comment thread. I need you to come into the comment thread for those of y'all and say, Coach, I apologize. Coach, you was right. I was wrong. Coach, I'm just a goofy guy in the comment section living in his mom's basement. Now, if you say that, I'll forgive you. I mean, hell, I can't do nothing but forgive you, dang it. But if you don't, I can't take you seriously. Because everybody who was saying that Rose was afraid of Jessica Andrade, I was like, man, these people don't know nothing about MMA. They don't know nothing about women's MMA anyway. They don't know anything about MMA, okay? Rose ain't even give you no indications of her ducking. Rose wasn't talking sideways. Rose wasn't talking scary. Rose gave no indications that she was ducking. And you know how I hate ducking. You know how I hate ducking. If I even thought that Rose Namajunas was ducking a fade, y'all know I would have came on here on a video, and boy, I would have put that out there. Y'all know the coach would have done that. I'd have done that, and that's just the way that is. This is bittersweet for me. It's bittersweet because I know you got some guy, you know, hitting his head on the keyboard. You got some guy pounding the walls. You know, he just mad. I know he's sitting there mad. You know, one guy had to get off had to get off his porno sites and, you know, to come and listen to this video. I noticed what these guys are doing. But guess what? No dice. I told y'all. And you know, I'm gonna tell you what y'all will do. Now you guys will say, yeah, but she'll never beat Jessica. See, either if you got the guts to come back to my channel and actually, you know, admit you wrong, you'll say, but yeah, Rose will never beat Jessica. And you know, if Rose go in here and beat Jessica, you know, if it happened, see, you guys will get gone. You'll get missing for a long time. You'll get missing. We won't see y'all no more. We won't see y'all for a long time. But then you'll show up mysteriously on a video of a fighter that I like that lose, and then you'll start trying to talk your junk. That's how you guys operate. See, you guys, a lot of y'all, some of y'all are cowards. Some of y'all are a bunch of cowards. Now that Rose is taking the fight, y'all need to be happy for Rose. See, this is the kind of champion we want. You know what, though? Bojangles wasn't a bad champion. She fought everybody, too. But you know what? This is the kind of champion you want. Somebody who ain't ducking fades. That's all I ask for. Somebody who wants to fight regularly, okay? It's not her fault. I told y'all, Rose had a very severe neck injury. And when you have neck injuries, man, you just, guys, you can't come back into action fast. And guys, this is what I'm trying to explain to people, but, you know, we're not listening. And most of the people interjecting their comments, they ain't never did any kind of athletics to even have an injury. I mean, I'm just being real. I ain't trying to be funny. But, you know, the majority of you guys y'all ain't played no sports. Y'all don't know what it's like to be injured. Now, of course, after the fact, we're going to have people to say, well, I played a sport. I played a sport. And no dang on well you ain't played no sport. You was the guy in the cafeteria that people was taking your milk off your tray and pouring it over your head. Or you was the guy that was taking your books and putting it in the toilet and then pissing on it, then flushing the toilet. That's the guy some of you were, okay? Or you were the guy that tried to squeeze you into a locker, man, and they closed the door, man. That's you. But y'all weren't no athletes. You dare not go out for any sports because the same people who was pissing on your books, pouring the milk over your head, guess what they would do? They were all on sports teams too, and they would just pick on you even worse. So I know a lot of you ain't played no sports. A lot of people are armchair fans, y'all. A lot of people are armchair fans. You got to understand, man. I've had a neck injury. I wrestled, played football, had the same neck injury. Same thing. You don't come back. Doctors, man, they're real serious with that, man. They'll keep you out more than enough. And they won't tell you can come back, man, until You know, they'll usually give you they'll give you some months because your neck will feel fine, but then they'll say, nope, don't come back until 6 months. Doctors will say that. And they're going to be checking you every week to see the progress, to see if you got any kind of bones in your neck moving or slipping or fracture. Rose had a fractured neck, man. Can't play with that. So I knew people were just dumb and they just Rose Namajunas haters. That's what that is. But, you know, the coach Rose, you know, I Rose with Rose. Ain't no issue with Rose. Rose Namajunas is a real one, okay? And, you know, the thing of it is, let me do a quick fight breakdown, okay? I don't think I've done this yet. But the thing of it is, man, is that Jessica, and we'll start with Jessica Andrade. Jessica is a very good fighter, man. Jessica got power in both hands. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you made out of. If Jessica Andrade hit you and she put all her leverage behind her strike and Jessica catch you, you going to sleep, okay? You're not going to walk through it. You ain't going to do none of that. You ain't going to eat Jessica's shots and then look at her and stick your tongue out. You going to sleep, okay? You might have your tongue out after you're on the ground looking up at the ceiling. Yeah. But Jessica she's very fast. She's very quick. The one thing that'll lose Jessica Andrade is that Jessica, her inability to really deal with the jab and also leg kicks. Jessica, she got a tough time with jabs and low kicks. I noticed that. And the jab and the low kick, you know, they disrupt everything Jessica trying to do. And it's weird, man, that somebody's so powerful, they get really thrown off by just a jab, a quick jab. Now, it can't be a lazy jab because Jessica will hit you and she'll counter over your lazy jab. Jessica's counter punching has gotten a little bit better. And, you know, we saw that in the Kovacevic fight. Carolina, I don't know what she was doing, man. Carolina was doing some old crazy stuff. And she tried to bang with Jessica. She got laid out, man. I'm talking about she got laid out looking at the ceiling with them eyelashes, man. I mean, damnedest thing you ever seen. But Jessica has a problem with a jab, and Jessica don't like to set her shots up using the jab. I would like to see Jessica Andrade hide behind a jab because that'll blind Rose Namajunas a little bit, throw her jab, and then really get in on the inside. We know that that's where Jessica's going to survive. Jessica can't fight on the outside. If she tries to fight on the outside with Rose, Jessica's going to get pieced up, okay? Jessica just has to, you know, learn how to slip that jab. And Rose is going to put a jab in her face. She going to do it. Everybody that's fought Jessica that's had any kind of success, they put a jab in her face. So either they were bigger than Jessica, where Jessica couldn't go in there and just overpower people. But the main thing that I've seen that's been consistent is the jab. And I've heard Roger say this a couple times too, that, you know, Jessica can't handle a jab. Rose got a nice jab. So see, I don't know. See, I don't know how Jessica gonna deal with the jab. Now, people look at Rose and they underestimate her because she's skinny, man. She's skinny. She's very tiny, but Rose is very, very strong, okay? See, this is not going to be a case of Jessica trying to maul Rose to death. It's not going to happen. Rose got a lot of tools to get her back off the cage because Jessica, what she's going to try to do is to put Rose on the cage. She's going to try to do that. And it's not going to work, okay? It's not going to work. Rose is a submission specialist. She knows how to submit you. Jessica, now I think Jessica's good on the ground. I think Jessica is very good on the ground, but Jessica don't really look for the submissions like that. Not as much as I would like for her to. Jessica don't look for a submission. Jessica's very wild. And see, when you get these people throwing these wild haymakers and just wild all over the place, those are the people that can be submitted the easiest. And Jessica got to be careful, man. She got to be really careful going to the ground, Rose, because see, the thing of it is, Rose is not thinking ground and pound when she go to the ground. Rose is thinking submission, while Jessica's trying to pound you into an oblivion when she's on the ground. So, you know, Rose's submission game is very tight, and Rose's stand-up is pretty good. I think Rose stands better than Jessica. I think Jessica's takedowns are leagues above Rose's. That's just my opinion, okay? But, yeah, man, early prelim and picking at people. But you guys tell me what you think. It's your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What you got to say now, guys? It's on.